And she's live from Northport, Florida. Gail Sue. So let me say a quick hello. Lori and Jody, Lisa, Ruth, Patricia. Oh no, not again. Oh, I don't know why that's happening. And let's see, Ruth, Patricia, Melanie, Carol, Cynthia, Sandy, Betty, Kim, Stephanie, Brooke, Ana, how are you? And a special call out to my honey badger friends. 3 of them are right here. Brooke and check out her YouTube page, Brooke's Home Sweet Home. Yeah, she's got some good stuff. Not stamping, it's like cooking and hints and tips and all kinds of good stuff. Um, let's see, Trudy, Sean, hey, honey badgers, that's right, Jody, Julie, Stacy, and if I missed anybody, hi, Kathy. I think I got you all. Barb, almost missed you. So let's get going. I've got 5 cards tonight to do. Woo, so framed florets. This suite is coming out next month. Here's a couple pieces of, well, I can bring this up. I showed you some of it last week, but this paper is beautiful. I need to do some pink cards. I tend to go with, like my background's lighter, so, or not lighter, but not as busy. You'll see when I do this first one, I'll show you the other side, but I chose to do the green rather than the floral. So when you cut these out, you're going to end up with extras, but check this out. So there's 2 different size ovals that came from that one and that one. So you end up with some extra stuff, but I mean, look at that. Or put a, oops, put a, die cut Christmas tree on that. You can color that if you end up with an extra white one. Then I had an extra blue one. So you can definitely put something on there or do white on white. Do some multicolor. You can even, whatchamacallit, brush them. So you can definitely use those up. When you cut a flower, one of the dies cut, well, this one I colored, and I didn't cut it very well. This one is from the paper, but you can, when you do from the paper, you can cut out, another white piece, glue it to it, and then if you want to pop it up, it's a little sturdier. So that's just a couple tippy tips. Let's see, what else did I pull in to use? A lot, because this set is so versatile. So time worn type, trimming the tree, I use the tree. Count on me, I use this little guy. And then heron habitat, that, and a happy birthday. Let's see, basic borders, I use basic borders. Like, pull in what you have, if you get this. It's going to be available next month. So card number 1, since we have a lot to do, is this one. So as I put this together, so this was fussy cut from the paper. We've got the white background. So now you'll see as I put this together, and all the colors, the sizes are all in the description. So, but I'll tell you, this was 2 1/4, and then you kind of put your die towards the edge. So I know people are going to like it like this with the flowers, but I tend to go a little plainer, so I liked it better that way. Okay, so let's do it. And I used a different flower, Fussy cut, and I did layer it so that it could be popped up without having bits that are, because we don't like that. I'm going to have to cut a couple smaller. Definitely don't want saggy bits. Definitely don't. That should be good there. Let's cut a couple in half. Oh, actually, I can use the edge. I think it'll fit, yeah. If not, we cut the point off. This one I think is going to be all right. I think I'll leave it floppy. Okay. That shouldn't be saggy over there. It's got enough. Where's my little thing? Need the thingy. Oh, and I had such good news. I took the puppy outside and he poopied outside. I was so happy. I'm sure, oops, not ready for that. I'm sure there'll be other accidents, but I was very excited. He's so little, like I have to follow him around in the yard. I need to get that to come out better. So, it's sticking. All right, so we get that piece down. Let me play with this a little. Sometimes you just got to poke the sides. Ah, that's a better, kind of. There must be like a little glue ball stuck. Okay, then we're going to grab So Lucky to Call You My Friend. Whoa. Almost did that upside down. Right there looks good. Do I want it that way? Or do I want it? Yes, I want it that way. Like that. Let's glue it to the card. Oh, this still doesn't want to come out. We're going to get a glob. Nope. I'm going to fix it with my poker, because I don't know where that other long needle is. And hopefully it got it out of the way. Good job, right? Live. Okay. I'm so glad this glue isn't like sticky like the green glue. Well, yeah. So much for that. We'll just spread that around. Oh, I got more there. More there. Boy, stop laughing. Okay, laugh. It's funny. And did I fix the problem? Not so much. I have another bottle. I'm going to have to find the pin. Ugh. Oh, I found it. This isn't the real good one, but I found it. Ah, maybe. The glue definitely isn't thick, but there's a thick spot clogging. I have another glue bottle. Oh, I feel it. Yep. Okay, guys, we're going to be here all night. How do you get into this new box? Well, now you get to see how it comes. They pack it really well, I gotta tell you. Oh, here it goes. All right. So I want this one. So it just pops on there. Yep. Then you fight this thing off, you know, just like on the ketchup bottle. Salad dressing. Wrong cap. All right. Oh, look, I got another long needle. It's there. Stainless steel. Yay. Yep, because I got to use this pin there. And I'm going to clean that thing out right after I'm done. Oh, yeah. Okay. Look at that. That's how it's supposed to come out. Let's do a little Gail Sue. I can't write tonight. Oof. And the guard is almost finished. Finally. We're going to be here all night. There's a little glue on there that doesn't belong there. Glue eraser. Ooh. It must have been a big dot because it melted the paper. All right. I'll show you how you fix that. So this is the dots that come with the sweet, whoops, can't read upside down, gold adhesive back swirls. If you can see those swirls? So we're going to put a swirl right up there where that glue made a mark. And then one there and one there. Now the card is finally complete. Let me check for other glue spots here besides on my hands. Okay. Oof. Card number 2 is this one. This one. You seem far away. So far away. I don't know where my thing is. It's okay. So, these I colored, pre-colored, and cut out. And where's the ink? It's here. So, Starry Sky. There's the other side of that paper. Ooh. Look at the glue coming out there. Okay, we're going to take this white one and this came from, yeah. So now if you wanted to make this, you know, more Christmassy or from our home to yours, framed and festive, this comes from the framed floret set itself. Starry Sky. So we want that straight, straighter than I stamped the other one. It's got a little tilt. That's beautiful. So now if you wanted to do like inset, you would just cut that out as well. And then your card would basically be like flat. But nah, we're just gluing. Okay, so then I got these two leaves. Hook that out. So we don't have to get real crazy on this. Just a dot in a few places. One on the bottom. And then one on the top. I'm not sticky, but I feel like I have another layer of skin, if that makes sense. But I do really love this glue because even like when you see those spots, it dries clear and it's not sticky. Go down. Oh, goodness. You guys, I don't know. This popped up on my screen one day and I just got it in time to like do these cards. Scrapbook.com mint tape. The best stuff, the best tape I have used for holding your dies. The best. And trust me, I've tried like a lot of stuff. You don't even have to like stick it to your hand. It didn't tear the paper. I was able to use it like over and over. It was amazing. I know I get excited over like silly things. But if any of you are like me you will too. So this card, like, it needed a pop of color. So, and I don't know why I had these out, but polished pink is what I colored them with. So just kind of lay them out and then get your side ones, because we're going to pop up the middle one. That'll take 2. I know my hand's going to go in that blue ink pad. My glue bottle just farted. And let's see, how do I want that one? I don't know. Oh yeah, like that. Like that. All right, let me close this. The next card, we get to do a little stamping. I'm even doing a little coloring tonight. I'm not doing my name. I'm over it. Wishes for a beautiful birthday. And we'll use a few rhinestones without the hair. So I'm starting to look like Rapunzel or something. I mean, my hair's not that long, but I still haven't gotten a haircut. It's pretty long for me. So there's that one, card number 2. Okay. Card number 3 is that one. Oh. All right, let's get that happy birthday stamped first. That's lots of love. Where's the happy birthday? Oh, I might have put it away. Dummy. Yep. Teach me to be neat. All right. Black ink. Now, I don't know why I felt the need to turn that over, but I did. So, a little crooked. Little crooked. Does me have another one? Sure. Sure I do. And that was with standing up. Let's try it sitting down. That's better. All right, I'm going to put that to the side a little bit to dry while we stamp. Oh, I did have another one right there. And I have an extra flower. Okay, so mint macaron. Oof, oof, oof. Dropping things. Okay. So oops. I like to do that other one. Oops. Ghost dance. Okay, that's good on that. I'm going to need that again in a moment. So now we're going to stamp the heron in black. Looks good to me. Okay, now I'm going to take that back. And then any brown marker, not a blend. You don't want to use a blend. Watercolor marker. And, I'll use this. You want to just wipe off the tip a little bit. Hello, Gail. You know what you're doing. So stamp one there. And then I'm going to do it again. So I think this is an old retired one. Yeah, what was it? I can move it way back here and read it. Baked brown sugar. Cool. So now we're ready to put the sucker together. So this time I'm going to put this down first. Maybe. I should have had that drink. Would have straightened me out. That looks about even. Okay. Then we're going to take the little flying seagulls and that was a little off. But that's better than the double stamping I did on that one. But it looks like a bird in motion, so I left it. Let's see. I'll take a black marker and just dot in a little filler. See, now nobody will know but you guys. Okay, so we're going to mount that on a black base. I should look up here and see who else has come in. But I'm so busy falling over myself that Let's see, Anne and Pat, Karen. See, I can't like look at that and do this at the same time. All right, so then somewhere, here it is. Let's see. Actually, yeah, I'll keep it straight. I did it straight on one side and an angle on the other. And I popped it up. So let's pop it up again. And we'll put that right there. Okay, now for some gems. Let's get rid of that. So we've got some green ones here. I'll use these. And there is card number 3. Ooh, we're only on 3. Okay. Oh, we got time. Doing good. Card number 4. I love this one. All right. So I gotta just remember, when you do this one, you take your plain card. You're gonna put, where are the dies? Where did I put the dies? So you're gonna put these two in at the same time. So pretend this is the, and then you're gonna use a little piece of tape, just so when you put your plate down, you know, get them lined up. So that's gonna cut out your white piece and put the hearts in at the same time. And it's going to leave that space. Then you have to go cut it either, I don't know if I did it on this one, but either cut it on the background. Yeah, I did. So you cut it on the background, you'll get that. Plus you have this and this for another card. See, you could do a Christmas card with that. I think the gnome would look really cute right there. Yeah. All right. So after you get your hearts done, that's when you put it through the folder. Because it looks silly, like flat. It needed something. Whoops. Hearts, put them the right way. Now, if this doesn't line up exactly right, it doesn't matter. Oops. Like that doesn't matter, because it's gonna, really, it's gonna go on that. This is gonna go on, so it's gonna cover it all up, and that's gonna go in the middle. But let's do our bear, and then we'll finish that. And this I might cut down smaller. This die I used from Holly Berry Dies, this one. Ooh. Okay, so that's going to get done in black. Right there, I hope. Yep. All right, then we're going to use a different black to color on. So we're going to grab the Memento. We're going to take our oval. And did I put the bear away too? No. It's right here. So he's going to go. Oh, I left out the pinks and I put away the red. I need the red. Okay, so there's our bear. Let him sit a second and let me grab the reds. Okay, Poppy Parade. I can't remember which was the one that, that's the one. Okay, we'll use the light real red. Or I could use the Cherry Cobbler. Or I can show you another trick when you want to make it darker. Okay, so now we're going to have a little fun with the crumb cake and hope it works. All right, so I have a little bit of, couple little spots that I want to put the soft suede, even though to me the crumb cake is a little darker in a different way. Oh, maybe because I have the light soft suede instead of the dark. Could be. Could I get? Gonna do a little bit there, a little bit here. All right, cross your fingers. So now we're gonna go over all those spots with the dark. Ooh, seems to be working. You should see how bad the tip is. Like I definitely, like I'll keep using it, but I couldn't even get it back in. It's like so destroyed. Like I couldn't use that tip if I wanted to. Yeah, it's not really wet. It's all right. We're going to make it work. We're going to make it work. I also refilled this one. See, the problem is with refilling these is that you don't exactly know how many drops to put in, like to make it look like it really was, like it was supposed to be. Yeah, this isn't going to be as smooth as I want it. Maybe it'll dry smooth. Let's have faith. There's always hope, you know? And there's always another trick up my sleeve. So here comes the trick up my sleeve. Which one? E. Yay. Not that one. Where'd they go? Well, that's weird. This one might work. I want E43. Well, there's E42. All right, we'll try E42 to straighten it out a little bit. I really wanted E43. Maybe I want E41. It's going to dry lighter. Let's see if I can find E41 now. I got E40. E41. I'm going to smooth it out. Okay, nobody will ever know. What else can happen tonight? Dark, light. Okay, so we're going to go with the red. Maybe I'll show you the other trick. Watch me ruin it, you guys. So, you can take a green for an undertone. Like, say you have a problem that you can't open up your darker red. So, we're going to take a little bit of just jade. And I'm going to go right there. It's a retired color, but any green will do. Now, when I take my dark poppy parade, all this time I've been like way up there. So now watch when I go over that green. Now, you can't go the reverse. You can't put your green over the red. But you can put your red over the green. And now you have that shading. And a lot of people color like that on purpose. So basically, that's the same shading I would have got if I used the marker I really wanted to in the first place. I just threw them on the floor. What the hey? All right. Oh, so we're going to glue this down. Huh! It's one of those glue nights. I want to be in pictures. Picture this. Do I have bursitis? I know you're talking to somebody else. No, I have arthritis. See, I look up at the weirdest times to read the comments. I'm gonna be a movie star. So we fit that little. Now We fit this in. I'm going to stick this in here for a moment. Whoa, it blew a bubble. My skin's peeling. Look how dry I am. It's glue. All right. What did I use? I used the regulars. Oh, Gail. Let's see. Oh, and he needs a little bit of rounding, doesn't he? So let's do a W1. Because he's not floating. Could have done green or something. All right, this is also going to get popped up. But do I want to cut it smaller? Like maybe cut these. Nah, I'll just do it. The original one, which is under the other one, was much thinner. But it had a little problem, so I went over it. So we'll put that right there, like that. And then, oh, why'd I put that away? And one there, and one there. Okay, card number 4. Whew. Now, card number 5, the bonus card. Yes, physical therapy, very important. Coming from a person who had no use of this arm and very little use of that arm. Yeah, that was something to wake up to. Okay, so that's the card. Oop, calm down. Yeah, see, like if I was to use these, like I would just take and then stamp a sentiment in there and call it a night. That's what I would do. Or like this one. I don't have a colored one, but yeah, I don't want white on white, but you get the idea. That's what I would do. Now I've lost the oval. Okay, so we're going to stamp the tree. So the biggin tree is with evening evergreen. I stamped it on the wrong side. That was just practice. I wanted to see if I could do it. I can do it. And sometimes you have to see things twice to know how to do it. So here you go. Second time. Then for the inside, we're going to use the mint macaron. Or you can use the soft succulent, which is really what that paper is. But I'm lazy, and it worked. And I'm just going to stamp it. Okay. So oh, that's for the inside. I was like, what's this white piece for? Kimasabi? I want to be in pictures. Okay. Inside, no fancy stamping on the inside. You can, though. All right. So on this one, I started out with a red frame, and I didn't like it. So then I went and grabbed the distressed gold, and I had to put it over it. And I wasn't exact, but it's okay. This one isn't going to have that problem. But like I said, there's always a way to fix it. Or in my case, half-ass fix it. It's what us real stampers do. Then we're going to take this. I mean, really, how simple is that, right? Ta-da! It's like a prize underneath. 'Cause I got a golden ticket. All right. So now all we have left to do in real red now I know I took it out because it was like last minute. Maybe I didn't. I got it. All right, I'm pulling it way down here. Take a deep breath. It was crooked. Can't see. That's a little better. Let's try a third and a fourth time. No, that's straight. It's me that's crooked. So, ooh, ha! Third time's a charm. And we're just going to cut that on an angle. Then we're going to take that red marker that I threw on the floor. God. You could just stick the ends right on your pad too. You could. It would work. And one. I think I want 4. Might be 3. Nope, it's going to be 4. I know some people would put 2 and call it a day, but there's no saggy bits. So I went a little bit over there, and I'm just going to do it my way. Do it my way. I don't know the words to like any song that I sing, just the first couple. You're probably lucky for that. And then that goes right under the tree, so you don't have to worry about stamping a base or anything. Now, I was going to do gold, but when I put the gold down, it was too blah. But then again, I hadn't tried the ones that come with this suite, and they're not in my site right now, so we're just going to go with the red ones because they stand out really well. And I just kind of zigzagged them. Just like that. So I'm just turning some of these over, you know, because when it's like that and then you throw your card on top of it, not very good. So turn them over until you can clean them. Oh yeah, I got to get to the sink right after that. Right after. Oh, it blew a bubble. Let's put that away. So we got that. Ooh, lift up. Not lift off, lift up. That and that. And there they are. Tonight's cards, and 8:59 I didn't go over. I got the sweetest Christmas sweet, and it's the most wonderful time of the year. I ended up trimming the rubber. Problem solved. That's right. Always a way to solve the problem. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I think the glue thing was kind of fun. Yeah, I have to take this with me. It's in my hand and ready to go to the sink to be cleaned. So thanks, everybody, and I'll be back on Sunday with you know my motto. I don't know what, but it'll be something. Thanks for being here with me tonight. Good night.